Hello guys, a very good morning to one and all present here. This is Amrit Kaur welcoming each one of you on the platform Bankers Aadhaar 24/7 and Regulatories Bodies and SO 24/7. How are you all doing? Quickly just put a thumbs up to let me know that yes, I'm visible and audible to each one of you. So guys, kindly make sure that today we'll be covering 2 to 3 articles of actually the in-depth analysis of the newspaper. So beginning forward and moving the session ahead from a with a very motivational quote saying, it will take some time but you will surely shine. So moving forward, make sure you have liked, shared, subscribed and comment, which is very important. So to know the updated notifications, timings, sessions, please make sure you are doing all this thing. So the other information is regarding the session is that guys, the session here is happening sharp 8 AM for the Hindu editorial analysis and at 10 AM for the IBPS, RRB, PO and clerk. 1 PM it is vocabulary. So make sure you guys are aware of the sessions and they are happening. You are taking up the sessions. If in case you're not able to take up the session, make sure you actually are going to see the playlist is also out, so go and just check the playlist if in case you have missed and just replay the videos for your revision purpose, which is also very important. Apart from that, I had made sure that if any one of you is not having the doubts solved within the class, I have bought in a doubt session for all of you, which is a paid batch, so you can also get the enrollment done in the paid batch itself. Okay, so today we'll be covering some quote of the day, revision words, one word substitution, phrasal verb, idioms and phrases, the editorial vocabulary and the analysis. So my dear, the first word in front of you is dismal. Dismal means what? Dismal means what? So Yuvraj, due to some problem it could not happen. I hope you understand. Dismal is an adjective here which means, my dear, gloomy. Now in very easy terms, dismal means sad or gloomy. But when I say some glum, mournful, so opposite would be some cheerful. An example here I have made for you. His dismal mood was not dispelled by finding the house empty. Clear to everyone? So something which is sad, which is gloomy. Of course, the opposite would be cheerful. Opposite would be joyful. It would be happy. Any doubts to anyone till here? Please look up and check. Any doubts to anyone till here, guys? Moving forward to the next one is called dingy here. Dingy here again means something which is gloomy, dark, which is again dingy, dark, very sad, right? So this means drab, dark and gloomy. So antonyms would be again bright, cheerful, happy. In my city there are dingy alleys and sun doesn't shine and the air is foul. So in my city there are very dark alleys, right? And the sun does not shine and the air is very foul. Foul is something which smells bad. It's called foul smell. Have you heard about the word foul smell? I can see Abhinav and Shags here. How are you doing? Can you all see the session? Can you all see the slide? I think because from this session no revert is coming back, and from here I can see Princey, Sukanya, Yuvraj, Praful. Very good morning to all of you. I am quite sure you are on the same page. Understanding is the speed, okay guys? So 2 words, dingy and dismal, we have covered till now. The third word here is expedient. The third word is expedient. Guys, now the only thing why we're taking up the vocab session here is understand why vocabulary happens completely in English medium and daily it is happening at 8 PM from Monday to Saturday. Now the agenda of this vocabulary is to make sure your clause test, your fillers, like today you all know I have started one series at 10 a.m. for the RRB. And guys, the time is already very short. We cannot just wait prelims to happen, then we'll study for mains, as in phase 1 to happen, and then we'll go on to the phase 2. We have started the preparation of phase 2 right now. Also, the batch is there. So today I am doing up fillers in that, and we have already covered a good series of 50 plus most important error spotting questions. If in case you're not aware, please go and check the playlist. The session happens at 10 a.m. So again, this is in context to the RRB. Synonyms is something which is useful. So expedient means something which is very convenient. Something which is very convenient, very easy to use is called expedient. So herein, E. Convenient and easy, and synonyms would be something which is useful, and antonyms here would be something which is inexpedient. Something which is inexpedient. Examples: either side could break the agreement if it were expedient to do so. So now either side could break. Could break what? Either of the side could break the agreement means any of the side could break the agreement if it were expedient to do so. All right, I can see Mahavir. No, my dear Mahavir. After this, I had told what will be the coverage. After this, we'll be moving to the article. Do not worry. Okay. So I think the words are clear. Dismal, expedient, then we did dingy, then is homogeneous. I am sure you are aware of this word also. So my dear, when something is homo, it is made up of things which are all the same. So there are two words called, one is called homo and the other word is called hetero. So hetero means made up of different things, made up of some unlike things, and homo means together, home like feeling. So same people are there, so homo means same and hetero means different. So homo related to home, just a trick. In a home, we have same thinking, same people of same, you're right, same everything is there. So you call it as homo means same. So if something is homogeneous, it is made up of something which are all the same. In hetero, this means the different, some people of different things or things of different components is called hetero. All of the houses on Victoria's block were boring and homogeneous. So means they were all boring and all same. So this means things were very similar, right? I hope this is clear to everyone. Guys, can you please put one thumbs up to assure me that yes, ma'am, we are there with you and we are enjoying the session. So how many words we have learned? Homogeneous, expedient, dingy and dismal. The next word here is plunge. Plunge here is a verb. Is the speed okay? Is the speed okay? You have to put up a thumbs up, otherwise how will I make sure that yes, you are understanding whatever I am teaching? Can you all please put a thumbs up to assure me that yes, ma'am, it is clear? Quickly do that. So plunge means when you move something down. Now means to move down very quickly. To move down something very quickly is called plunge. Hello Mehek, hello Mahavir. Please be aware, my dear, session here is happening in English medium daily at 8 a.m. We are revising, we are doing new words, and 10 a.m. one new batch of RRB has been launched and it's running successfully. So kindly attend that session as well. So if I say, my dear, plunge is a verb here. To plunge means to move down something very quickly. Now very quickly I'm moving down something. I'm just trying to plunging. So the water in the pool was very cold, but the boy plunged it anyway. So the water in the pool was very, very cold, but the boy again moved it down very quickly. Moved into something, moved down something, moved down into something very quickly. So again into the water, the boy moved down very quickly. Any doubts to anyone? Moving forward, the idioms and the phrases, and the first idiom for the day is, please understand what is the first idiom. The first idiom is bad blood. Means bura khoon, No. So when the blood is bad, it's called active enmity. So when the blood is bad, it's called active enmity. Is it clear to everyone till here? Any doubts to anyone? Tell me, guys, quickly tell me. Tell me, please. I'm waiting for the messages. Okay, so bad blood is active enmity, some heart to heart talk. So let's just talk heart to heart, means let's talk very freely, let's talk very frankly, let's understand what where is wrong. Right? Any doubts to anyone? So heart to heart talk is some frank talk, means when you are frankly speaking. So I spoke to my grandmother. I had a heart-to-heart talk with my grandmother. So you can say example. I had a heart-to-heart talk with my grandmother. Are you able to see, guys, or it is some? Okay. Clear? So the phrasal word again. No, this is again the word here, idiom here, fall short, means fail to meet the expectation, have no effect. So when you fall short, means you have fallen and short, so no effect. Fail to meet the expectation and have no effect is called fall short. Clear to everybody? Any doubts to anyone till here? The next one. Are you all ready for the phrasal verbs? Come up, please. Oh, somebody is asking me enmity. So, my dear, I think you are aware, you all are aware of the word enmity is enemy, dushman, enemy, hostility. Again, clear, my dear Sukanya? So, the first phrasal verb in front of you is, guys, break with. So, when I say break with, what picture comes to your mind? What picture comes to your mind? When I say break with here, this means act against the procedural traditional way. When you're breaking with you're acting against some way. Just acting against the way. So, any act which is against. Now, against what? Against the procedural, against the tradition, against the way. So, any act which is against is called break with. When I say to wrap up, quickly wrap up the things. Let's just wrap it up now. So let's just conclude it now when you have to come up to a conclusion, to a final result. Now, some result, some conclusion, some result, you have to complete something is called wrap up. Let's just wrap up to the conclusion now. I hope this is clear to everyone. And now herewith we are going forward to understand the analysis, the article, today's article. Are you all ready for the article? Are you all ready for the article? So all right guys, we are moving forward to the article now. So this is something very important thing which we are doing it right now. Read. Take some time, understand what is written. You have to read it from here till here. Quickly read it. Once you are done, please tell me. Done? Clear, my dear? Moving forward. All right. This says waiting for the jobs on center's plan to recruit 10 lakh personnel in 18 months. So this is waiting for the job. The center's plan is to recruit what? 10 lakh personnel in 18 months. So 18 months means, you know what? This is my second class and now I am a big fan of you, ma'am. Thank you so much, Sukanya. Sukanya, just do me a favor. Just put this session on your social media groups if in case you are associated with any WhatsApp, Telegram, social media groups, right? Now this is saying, now guys, we will be studying about what jobs are there, what is the center's plan. So the heading of the paragraph will make sure that 70% of thing is clear to everyone. 70% clarity will be there if in case you are done with the heading. The center's decision to recruit the personnel to fill the vacancies is a nod to festering unemployment issues. Now, what do you mean by the word festering? What do you mean by the word festering? Now, festering is something when you are trying to do what? When you are trying to become infected. So, a festering sore wound, you can say. A festering wound means, you can say when you are saying infected. So the center's decision is to recruit the personnel for the vacancies, of course, which are out. And then, oh, thank you so much, Manisha Banker. Thank you. Have you all seen the videos? Why don't you put such comments of yours after the end of the session so that I can just read it after the session and, I can be happy reading such messages. Is a nod to the festering unemployment issues. A center decision to recruit personnel to fill the vacancies is a nod to the festering unemployment. Have you all read it? Have you all understood what all is there? Nodding, you all knows when you're just moving your head up and saying yes, just nodding, right? So herein, my dear students, we will be studying what exactly the jobs were there, what people, those who are waiting for the jobs, what is the center's plan on that, right? How many vacancies are there? What is the time tenure for which it is there? Now, what is the decision for the vacancies? Apart from that, how to fester them, how to fester the unemployment issues. So how you can say is a nod to the festering unemployment issues, to the infected unemployment issues, right? Now moving forward, yes, thank you so much, Yuvraj. So any student, those who are new, my dear, my 3 sessions are happening on YouTube, 8 a.m, 10 a.m, and 1 p.m. So all the sessions are very important. I think Sukanya and Manisha, if in case you are new, please note it down. All right, Anil J, I will provide the PDF. Do not worry. Yuvraj, please tell them about the specific groups. I will share the PDF also. Do not worry. Now, let's just read it, guys. How we will be doing it, understand. I will give you good 20 seconds. Read it. I will tell you each and every word, each and every meaning just after the reading part once you are done. Okay. So, my dear, make sure you are reading from here till here. Quickly read it. Have a quick reading. This will make ensure this reading, just a while, just a minute. This reading, paragraph reading, will make sure you're quite accurate, you're quite speedy, you have a quality reading, you know how to mark the keywords, and everything else is sorted then from your reading comprehension point of view. Quickly read it. I will therefore explain. Mahabir, because you were asking, ma'am, is this only the vocab analysis? So the article is here. Please give your time to it. Clarity to everyone, guys. Moving forward, shall we understand each and everything? For a nation that has had a significant demographic dividend, the working age population is much larger than the non-working age section. So herein, the working age, the ratio of the working age is larger than the non-working section. So finding some productive employment for its youth was to be an imperative for India. Yet in the last few years, unemployment has remained a major concern. So this unemployment was a major concern if we talk about India. The leaked periodic labor force survey. Now please understand this PLFS, again a question for your current affairs. Very important. So the leaked periodic force survey, that is PLFS, in 2018, this revealed that India's unemployment rate was the highest. So this revealed that India's rate was the highest, that is 6.07% in the 4 decades. Now decade is what? Decade is a period of 10 years. So in 4 decades means in 40 years. Clear to everyone? The latest PLFS. Now herein they are talking about some latest PLFS. Okay, imperative was the word here, I think somebody must not be aware of, but I have told this word allotment time. Was to be an imperative for India, something which is important. Okay, so the latest PLFS suggests, what does this suggest? That the numbers now are not so drastic, means not so bad, with the overall unemployment rate at 4.2 in 2020-2021 compared to 4.8 which was back in 2019 and 2020. And the labor force participation rate, which is LFPR. Again, these two things are very important from your GK point of view. Some acronyms. This is increasing from 41.6% to the 40.1% in the 2019. All right. So moving quickly, we'll give a quick reading. It's very simple, but it's very important to understand the paragraph since it is in the talk right now. It is in the discussion right now. Quickly give your time. So again, we have heard about PLFS. We have heard about imperative, about how India is the highest in the unemployment, what was the fact and figure back in 2019 to 2020, then 2016 and so on, right? Clear to everyone? Shall we move forward from here? All right, so in terms of more widely used statistics internationally, the current weekly status of the unemployment, the figure of, again, facts and figures 7.5 for all the persons in 2020 to 2021, still worrying. But the PLFS, which says, this data says this will not bring much cheer to the government despite a decrease in the unemployment according to the official data. So this is because the decrease says that the PLFS has also coincided with the transfer of unemployment into lower productivity and unpaid jobs away from the salaried unemployment. Now again, those people, those who are salaried unemployment, this has taken a transfer of unemployment into a lower productivity. So worrying, the industrial jobs have decreased. Now herein the industrial jobs have decreased with more unemployment in the agriculture and the farm related jobs. Again, a point to be noted. So this trend that accelerated following the lockdown has not reversed since then. Unemployment rates among the educated, that is above the secondary education, 9.1%, and the youth, that is the age bracket of between 15 to 29, is 12.9% have only declined marginally. So herein this is telling us about the percentage and the facts and figures of the youth, what exactly the PLFS data has come up with, how they have conveyed us what actually is the story. This is everything we have got to know here, right? And when I say the word coincide, to happen at the same time, I have marked this word, so to happen at the same time. Any doubts to anyone till here? Any questions coming up in your mind? Please come up right now. So moving forward with this, all right. So now we'll be learning about understand from the wage till here 2020. Quickly read it. Any word which is not clear, I will be telling you the meaning. Do not worry. Tackle, you all know when you're just tackling the situation, handling the situation well. All right. So now we're talking about the wage rates. They have continued to remain lower for those employed in either salaried jobs or the self-employed compared to the pre-pandemic period. So something now we're discussing here is about the pre-pandemic period, wherein the wages, they have continued to remain lower for those, against those who were in salaried jobs and those who were in the self-employment compared to the pre-pandemic period, with the increase being in the marginal in the year following lockdown driven days of the pandemic. So it is clear that the government must handle. So it is very simple paragraph, guys. There is no as such tough words in the session. So Rajan Sharma, my dear, in my every vocab session, I make sure you're learning the words with a trick. So I make sure with a trick, and also 1 p.m. session is happening for vocabulary on the same platform on Bankers Adda 24/7, right? So the timings for that session is 1 p.m. Daily the session happens. Just go view the session. I hope it will be of some use to each one of you out there, right? So herein to tackle and handle the unemployment and concomitantly the quality of the unemployment issue on the war footing. Now this is saying, please in this regard, what has our Prime Minister come up with? If I say concomitant, it is some naturally accompanying or associated. So some naturally associated. Clear? So this says, yes, and the naturally associated what? The quality of unemployment issues on the war footing. In this regard, our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, has done an announcement saying that the government will be recruiting 10 lakh personnel within the next 18 months. 18 months means 1.5 years. Right, and then also just try to replay the sessions. There are so many sessions happening from the month of April, back in April, Rajan. Just go and quickly see, because vocabulary is something wherein you need the revision. So should be seen a step in the right direction. The latest data showed that there are 8.86 lakh vacant jobs among the central government civilian posts as of March 2020. All right, I hope this is quite clear to everyone. So all of you have got a gist about it, that what exactly we understood. Now moving back here. All right, so herein, guys, if we talk about, we understood that within 1.5 years 10 lakh personal jobs will be there. Okay, who has declared that? PM has declared that. So again, we spoke about the center, we spoke about the unemployment rate, we spoke about the percentage, which percentage, where in which was the percentage, what was exactly the number. We spoke about the facts and figures. Is the color visible? I'm sorry, like in hurry I chose red color. Blue is visible, I think. All right, so 1.5 years center discussed about RPM, Mr. Modi. Then we discussed about the facts and figures, percentage, the unemployment rate. All these things we have discussed well in the session. Apart from this, I tried telling you few meanings like imperative, coincided, concomitant, right? So many words we have learned here also, plus in the previous slides also. So guys, if in case you have not seen the previous slides, make sure you replay the session and see, because this is very, very important to understand the logic behind the session. Now herein, if we discuss, guys, the important part, just see what is the important part. So important part is why reading. This will develop some quality. This will develop how to mark keywords. This will tell you how to be speedy while you read. So the quality, the reading skills. Again, I will be taking shortly taking up a session for all of you, that why the analysis is important, why the Hindu analysis, or why the newspaper analysis, why newspaper reading is important. Do not worry, I will bring up a short 10-15 minute session for all of you. I will share the link. Do watch that link, and wherein I will be telling you that why it is important to understand that, right? All right, guys, I really hope you all have loved the session, but the only thing is that you can anyways replay the video. The playlist is also there, and since the notification of the RRB notification is out, we are very, very short with time. So phase 1 does not take up English, but phase 2 takes up English. Interview is also taking up English, right? So you have to be very, very firm with your practice, so that you do not give any chance to miss the paper. And in any ways, in August, July, phase 2 is just coming up. For that, again, we are short of time, so I have brought in one very specific news for each one of you. First of all, please be aware, 3 sessions, 8 a.m, 10 a.m, 1 p.m. Just write it somewhere in your notebook, set alarms, put a chit on your study table wherever you sit and study. 3 sessions on YouTube. Apart from that, something which is very important is that, guys, you can anyways click on the store Adda 24/7. What you will do, click onto the first link. Here in the RRB batch is out, which is launched. It is out. So you will be typing, just type in directly RRB. Enter. So again, the Maha packs are also available. You can see the bank Maha pack, they are also available, again with some good validity which is happening. So moving forward with the RRB batches, all right, I have one more thing for all of you. Again, you can put up here one thing, RRB by, you can put my name also. Amrit Kaur. Okay, so once you put in RRB Amrit Kaur, this batch will appear in front of you. It is a complete full-fledged batch covering your phase 1 and phase 2 both. And the important part is that, guys, it is, see what all coverage is there, what all lectures are there, how many papers are there. When you go into the view offers, it has got a validity of 6 months, which is just 300 rupees. Yuvraj, just don't say bye when you're leaving. Please leave, because other students are studying here right now. Right? If in case I have noticed, whenever we come to this page, you say bye. The session is not yet completed. I am yet teaching right now. So when we come here, you will be teaching to this, you will be reaching here, my dear. Once you reach here, you will be putting in the code, and you will see a drastic change which says Y536. When you apply in here, you will see that it has reduced to what sort of amount, to what sort of discount. That is, guys, 77% discount and just 1800. Again, for validity is for 6 months, so means just 300 rupees per month. The course, the material, the ebooks, the test papers will anyway stay with you for a longer period of time. So do not think that you are just putting in this money in vain. This is a sheer investment. Understand the need and the logic, right? I hope you all have understood it really very, very well. It was again lovely teaching all of you. If in case you have any doubts, any questions, do come up with your comments in the comment section. I would be glad to make sure that yes, you have learned the things well. Now again, I want to give you one homework question, which is you have to tell me in the comment box. The word here is, first word is eminent, second word is stagnant. Stagnant. Eminent and stagnant. Will you be able to come up with the answers? Please tell me, guys. Alright, so do come up with your beautiful comments in the comment box. Let me know about it, and I'll see each one of you in another session which is happening sharp at 10 a.m. now. I will catch each one of you there. Alright, thank you so much. I wish you have a great day ahead, and catch each one of you. I'll catch each one of you at 10 a.m. sharp. Thank you so much. Do put in your homework questions in the comment box and your feedback, of course, which is very important. Thank you, guys. I'll see you all.